A taste of normality can be felt all over Madrid. The city's vibrant nights have recently been approaching what they were before the pandemic. Bars and restaurants are busy.
We're
happy that we can return a bit to nightlife. We've noticed more activity between 11 p.m. and midnight, because that's when it gets lucrative at a bar, when people switch from tapas to gin tonics. It reflects in our takings. And that's a much-needed boost for owners, as they were never compensated for the effects of the pandemic. Since Spain lifted the state of alarm, bars and restaurants have steadily extended their hours. Curfews have largely been cancelled, and non-essential travel between the regions is allowed again. The lifting of these restrictions was met with wild celebrations in the streets of Spain. That outraged many Spaniards. Infection rates across Spain are dropping, but here in Madrid they're still higher than elsewhere, and hospitals are especially feeling this pinch. Intensive care staff say that their beds are occupied. After more than a year, they're at breaking point. Some are even quitting their jobs at the COVID ward. This is why people we speak to are cautious. They want to enjoy their new freedoms, but also do so responsibly. Juan David Fuertes Garcia hasn't seen his family in 9 months because of Spain's travel bans. He is planning a long overdue visit. Now that they are opening up, we really want to see each other, but we're also scared. Our case is special because my father died last June from COVID. We saw each other after the funeral, but that was only to deal with things around my father's death. We haven't had any everyday life. My mother hasn't seen her granddaughter, my daughter, and we haven't been able to reflect on what has happened. Although his mother is already vaccinated, Fuertes Garcia will still take every precaution to make sure his visit home will be safe. It is what it is. The virus is there, even if restrictions are eased. But it's true that the easing of measures takes a weight off your shoulders. It gives you freedom to a certain degree. Bar owners like Simón Alfaro are optimistic that such freedoms are here to stay. Businesses in our sector that live from one day to the other cannot afford to close. But I am confident that by the end of the summer the situation will have improved, whether it's social and nightlife or everything else. Until then, Spain will try and enjoy this fragile life, hoping that millions more people will get the vaccine and that coronavirus variants can be kept at bay.